In his exact words, I quote, "After looking at you, perhaps I should let you live after all. You would make a fine slave."
Yo, not with the super close up of Dr. Gerald Robotnik.
Talking turtles.
Oh my
Supposed to
god.
be turtles.
RickWa reacts. What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'm gonna be reacting to the demonic trial of the Tengu Shredder. This is by Cj Dachamp. Oh, yo. Now, I gotta say, with my reaction to the diabolical trial of the Shredder, and this was involving the Utrom Shredder, I remember mentioning in that if, like, Cj Dachamp was going to talk about the real Shredder, as in the Demon Shredder within that one, but this is the one where he's actually talking about the Demon Shredder, or the Tengu Shredder, or the real Shredder. Oh man, but that one with the Utrom Shredder, that one was fucking hilarious. Now he's talking about this one with the Demon Shredder, and this Shredder gave even less of a fuck than Utrom Shredder, and Utrom Shredder was on that haterade type of time, yo. Like almost a bigger hater than Dio. God damn, yo. Oh man. But you'll already know how Cj Dachamp be going about within these kinds of videos involving, you know, his analysis, commentary, or recap on certain fights and situations, or these kinds of like trials going on via with the Shredder and all that good stuff, or in this case being the Tengu Shredder. It's always a fun, hilarious type of time watching and reacting to these kinds of videos from Cj Dachamp, and it's also very creative as well too for how he goes about and does like the whole process with these trial videos. So just putting that out there. But I'm gonna get right into it, folks, and I'm gonna switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today as well, and please be sure to check out and support Cj Dachamp within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to support them within their content creation journeys. But quickly, before I get started, if y'all like this video that I'm reacting to, when, you know, everything's all said and done, please be sure to leave a like and leave a positive comment. You know, let's get things popping in the Chittimid chat, or in the comment section to be more accurately precise. If only I could get my words out right, folks. And if you really like my content that much more, you know, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. The support is always very much so greatly appreciated. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get right into it. So, without further ado, let's get started with this demonic trial of the Tengu Shredder. Shall we, folks?
Alrighty, ladies
With
and
the
gentlemen,
demonic...
it's time for another installment of the Shredder trial.
I was about to say, with the demonic laugh. Sheesh.
To be judged for the prestigious honor of having a seat at the round table. And that next challenger is none other than the demonic Avengers level threat.
Avengers level threat.
So, don't waste no time. Without further ado, it is time to continue the Shredder trial. Exhibit A. Y'all ready, ladies and gentlemen? I now present to you Exhibit A, the Shredder from Hell.
Oh,
now,
they're gonna talk about the past here.
Depths of hell.
Because, of course, He did come from the past initially.
Because first we talked about an alien, and now we're talking about a demon. I know some of y'all probably thought Shredder was just a human. Well,
nope.
Try we will be talking about the human version, but
interesting.
Get ready to strap in. So to understand all of this, we have to go back all the way to 300 AD. Now, as we can see, this village is
real quick,
and people are running.
I actually do remember, or like kind of remember how, at least when they were talking about like the flashback of the real Shredder, and then talking about like the tribunal, if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I've watched the 2003 TMNT in like a consistent like fullness, but yo, all I'm gonna say is that got so fucking real with this specific Shredder when it was the TMNT versus the real Demon Shredder that it was to the point where the motherfucking turtles had to like go into some dragon form or something like that. It was like, what the fuck? It was crazy to say the least. Especially with this whole like backstory and whatnot. God damn. But just wanted to point that out real quick. Continuing on.
For their lives because they are under attack by a Tengu that was called the Shredder.
Oh, the irony, right?
Motherfucker was the original Shredder that came from the depths of hell to wreak havoc on Earth. And look at it.
Yep.
He is killing niggas out here frying motherfuckers extra crispy.
Extra crispy.
Just wreak havoc and destroy everything in his path. So to stop
absolutely
the Shredder,
no
of Japan gathered the 5 greatest warriors in the world. And of those warriors, one of them was none other than the original Oroku Saki. Yes, Utrom Shredder stole this whole nigga's flow.
His whole flow, and have flow for flow, bar for bar.
So these great warriors were given sacred honor
or something like that.
The Shredder. Now, before their battle even starts, we gotta pump the brakes because look at this shit. That is a whole village over there that has been burnt down and destroyed. And by my calculations, those villagers are 99.9% dead. I mean, let's be real. It's a demon. He probably snatched all their damn souls. But anyways, the warriors pull up on Shredder.
More than likely.
Immediately start to get washed. They stood no chance. Look at this dude and his poor horse. Shredder winded up his fist all the way to the heavens and
wham!
And look at bro right here. Blood tried to hit him with a mace and chain him up
on
his tree. But the demon said,
thought it would work. Said the gum.
Straight up squash that
not
nigga.
the gumbo gumbo, no.
That was able to give this demon a fight was Oroku Saki. Now, Saki was actually able to damage him. He was so strong, he was able to cut off the demon's arm and actually bring it to its knees. So it looked like it was all over. The world was about to be saved. Saki told him,
we thought.
The hell from which you came from, demon! But right before he was about to give the killing blow, the demon invaded his mind, and he started to seduce this man.
What?
So the Shredder made him an offer. He told him, great warrior, I can give you everything that you desire. Money, power.
What's it gonna say?
Bitches.
That's where he was the most enticed. Oh my god. Deal or no deal?
Saki took the deal.
He took the deal. He sold his soul for some bitches.
But in all actuality, the demon merged with him. And Saki became the host of the Shredder. So they returned to Yamato, and they were welcomed back with a party by the Emperor and all the people. So the Emperor is up here praising them, giving them the glory, the honor, and all the glaze. But little did he and everybody else know that the worst was yet to come. Because later on, right after the ceremony, Saki, or no, let me rephrase that. The Shredder came back to Yamato, surrounded by demons, and destroyed the whole place.
Yeah, damn.
Everybody.
Yep. It's been a while since I've seen this song, but yep.
The Emperor? Yeah, that nigga's dead.
It was getting crazy.
Plunged the entire world into darkness. Nobody could stop this nigga. Not even armies. They all failed. He became the world's most feared warlord. And on top of that, he was an Avengers level threat. It was hopeless.
Avengers level.
King that all the isekai protagonists are summoned to come defeat.
Wow.
So there was only one way to stop this Demon King Shredder. The 4 other ninjas that used to be his teammates had to learn mystic arts so they could ascend to godhood, because that was the only way they were going to be able to stop him. So years later, after they finished training and became gods, they went to confront their old friend. Now, as we can see, the Shredder, or should I call him Oroku Hefner, is having a good old time with his bitches.
The royal penis is clean, your highness.
Until the 4 dragon warriors bust up in his crib. So obviously this man Shredder was pissed. He told him, "Oh, you cock-blocking motherfuckers.
Damn!
Just about to get to the good part.
The good part?
You betrayed us. Your best friends. All for what, Sucky? For a taste of pussy? Oh, don't act like I was in the pussyless fools was never going to get me laid." So Shredder attacks him, but the 4 dragons were ready, because with their mystic arts, they were able to keep up with him. So they actually end up knocking this man down. Hell, they couldn't even believe it. So the Shredder decided it was time to release his full power. So this man transforms into a dragon.
Demonic dragon.
Wild. You had to think,
Shredder.
oh, these niggas are about to get cooked. But then you gotta remember, oh wait, these niggas are also gods too. So they transformed into dragon avatars as well. So it was time for the final boss battle with the world at stake. A big ass dragon battle. So the motherfucking Green Ranger hits him from the back and smashes him in the ground. But this man got up and used super explosive waves, sending everybody flying. The Yellow Ranger got flung all the way into a mountain. And oh my god, look what he did to the Green Ranger. Nigga grabbed her neck and planted her in the ground. Then he threw her so hard it destroyed the whole castle. But the 4 dragons were persistent. Even though they was getting their ass whooped and getting bitch slapped, they kept on jumping. So then the Yellow Ranger ends up turning into Kung Lao. Nigga threw his head and it turned into a shuriken, cutting off both of his hands. Then they start using ki blast to seal this man's spirit. So he ended up running out of ki for his transformation and ended up falling all the way down to the ground. The Shredder's reign of terror was finally over.
Felled.
So the 4 dragons came up with a plan, because they knew they couldn't kill him because this man was an entity. Death would not hold this man back. So they decided to seal him so he would never resurrect. So these 4 ninjas ended up becoming the legendary Ninja Tribunal. And their whole purpose was to watch over this man's casket and to train warriors if this man ever resurrected. And they did this for 1,700 years. So everything seemed all fine and dandy.
1,700 years.
Broke in, stole his casket, and resurrected him.
Yep.
Shredder.
Those motherfuckers.
A wrap up. Multiple mass murders. Property damage. Multiple attempted murders. Criminal mischief. Treason of the highest order. War crimes. Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Dark Resurrection. So, as I stated at the end of Exhibit A, the Shredder's mystic acolytes broke into the Tribunal's temple and stole the Shredder's casket so they could resurrect him. So now we go back to present-day New York, and his acolytes are performing the ritual in the Chrysler Building. I know this man Spider-Man mad. His turf. So to resurrect the Shredder, they had to recite these words and say it in unison.
Oh, what?
So using the ancient speech to summon the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the Shredder arose from the dead and his body was completely rebuilt into the form of a demon. And his aura was so strong, he blew the place up. So once the acolytes knew this man was back, they instantly started glazing. This nigga Shredder was on some Roman Reigns shit. The first thing he said out the casket was, "Acknowledge me." "Oh, yes, me lord." So Shredder was itching to do some bad things because the man's been sealed for 1,700 years. But also, the acolytes told him about the Utrom Shredder and how he impersonated him for years. And even though Utrom Shredder isn't here anymore, Karai became the new Shredder. So this man was livid and immediately attacked his acolytes. And bro was yelling at him and telling him, "How dare you let those bum-ass niggas tarnish my name?" "Oh, master, we apologize." So the first thing on this man's agenda was to head to the Foot headquarters. And while he was on the way, he decided to cause mayhem. Nigga was floating down the streets and just destroying everything.
Damn, he did that so casually.
And my God, this was the worst one. He was like, "Look at the flicker, they wrist, they wrist."
God damn.
This show was shown on 4 Kids, by the way. Yeah. So Shredder arrives at Foot Clan HQ and doesn't even decide to use the door. That's clearly right there.
Oh, hold on a moment.
There's a massive hole open.
So something I gotta bring up real quick. Like, speaking of which, involving 4 Kids. For any of y'all who have watched Sonic X, like the dub on 4 Kids, do yourselves a favor and watch Sonic X via the Japanese sub. Because let me tell you what. The Japanese sub for Sonic X compared to the 4 Kids dub of Sonic X, yo! The Japanese sub is 1,000 times better than the 4 Kids dub. Trust me on that. God damn, yo, that shit is wild. And they still, like, as Cj Dachamp was saying, they were still showing some wild shit, like, in the TMN, or the 2003 TMNT, in a 4 Kids show. Yo, that's crazy. You know what? Someone in the comments section let me know if there's actually, like, a Japanese sub for this. Because if they got a Japanese sub for the 2003 TMNT, I'm sure it's gonna be, like, way more graphic and way less censored. Because 4 Kids definitely did a lot, and I mean a lot, of unnecessary censoring when it came to Sonic X. So there's that. So yeah, just wanted to point that out real quick. But this is definitely hella enjoyable, to say the least. But continuing on with the mayhem that the Tengu Shredder is bringing on and about.
Massive amount of foot ninjas come up and try to ambush him, but Shredder was about to catch 100 bodies in just 5 seconds because he immediately blows up the entire area, killing damn near every foot ninja in the blast radius. And it went so quick, he was disappointed. Shredder looked at their corpses and said, "You call yourselves ninja? Pathetic. Put the fries in the bag." So then the Foot Clan deploys every single mech that they have to try to stop him, but they failed miserably, getting eviscerated on the spot.
Eviscerated?
Look at this carnage, bro. They
God damn.
Nigga right here got folded like an omelet. So Shredder proceeded to get all the way to the top floor, and he is immediately
like an
omelet. The elite guard. The same elite guard that put Leonardo in a coma for a week. And you know what he does to these dudes? He uses the Force to grab their weapons, then just flings it at them, one-shotting them. The Foot Clan elites got one-shotted by this man. Unbelievable. So the last people to try to stop him were these recon ninja trying to seal him, but this did not work at all because this man just breaks out of what they tried to seal him in and brutally snatches their souls. Damn. Left their bodies a empty husk. So Shredder was losing patience. He yelled, "Karai! Bring your bitch ass out here!" So Karai comes out in her Shredder armor, and she is not having this. She told this man, "Okay, first of all, boo-boo, I'm gonna need you to lower that tone. Rolling up on my turf on some bullshit. Nigga, who the fuck you think you is? The Shredder?"
I'm a psychologist, nigga. You don't think I can read
right through your phony ass. Newsflash, old nigga, I'm in charge now. So Karai tries to attack him, but bro immediately grabs her and throws her into the gun. And Shredder was feeling himself. Yeah, get on up, you raggedy bitch. So bro grabbed her and threw her across the room again. This nigga did not come to play games.
Nope,
so Karai had
not
to
at
pull out her
all.
trump card. She pulled out some holy water and threw it on the nigga. And she actually started pushing him. She had this man scrambling. So then she kicks him on the wall and stabs him right in the gut. And bro falls to his knees. And it looks like Karai's won. But my God, this was
so we thought
shit this man did. His helmet falls off, and he just looks at her. And her emotions start to get the best of her. Because she sees his face, and she's like, oh, my sweet child. So she comes down to try to help him because she thinks
psychological warfare at work.
Into a demon and just starts laughing at her. She is legit traumatized. And bro just gets up and rips the sword out of his stomach.
God damn.
Foolish little girl, you thought this weak shit would kill me? So he turns the sword into a snake and just has it chase her around while he's just watching and laughing the whole time she's running for her life. This is a sick nigga. So then he comes out and drop kicks her, and she ends up running into a pole, and the snake wraps her up. So before he's about to deliver the final strike, he's giving her a choice of, do you want to die by my claws or my serpent's fangs? Choose wisely now. So when he's going in for the kill, she makes a hard read and ducks this man, and he ends up cutting off the serpent's head. So Shredder lost all his patience. He grabbed her and just threw her on the wall. And bro floated up to her and told her, you dare call yourself Shredder? You fucking fraud.
Damn.
So he rips off her armor, and then he probably said the wildest line in this entire show. In his exact words, I quote, after looking at you, perhaps I should let you live after all. You would make a fine slave. By the way. So finally pull up with some new mystical abilities.
Not with the super close up of Dr. Gerald Robotnik.
He was like, talking turtles.
Oh my God.
Supposed to be nigga turtles. So Shredder said to hell with it. It's time to pull out my ultimate technique. So this man floats up and says, domain expansion. Yes, this Shredder has a domain expansion.
Domain expansions before domain expansions were like a thing. Not the Call of Duty zombies.
Yeah, he could bring them right back up, along with other creatures from the nether realm. So he has them attack everybody, and they can't do nothing, because every time they take one out, they just rise back up. They were going against an immortal army, but here comes Karai again, but she got a new toy. She got a holy water sword. So she starts clashing swords with Shredder, and she actually ends up landing a hit, but this just pissed him off, because he walked her down and cut her sword in half.
God damn.
So he walked her down and had his undead grab her.
Yo, she looks so shook.
To kill her, but Karai's boyfriend, Dr. Chaplin, shoots this nigga with a holy water gun, blowing a hole in his stomach. But this did nothing. This man was truly immortal. He started laughing and just regenerated. So he looked at her boyfriend and said, oh, I get it. Is this your girl, nigga? Well, if it is, congratulations, because you have a front row seat of me blowing your bitch back out.
God damn.
To be honest with you, I don't know how the hell Karai survived this. I don't. She should be dead. Dead as hell.
Yep.
So Shredder blows everybody off the roof, and the turtles and everybody got to retreat. This battle was hopeless. They got their ass beat. Karai got put in a coma and lost all the drip. She has no sauce. But you know where she can get that drip back at? She can get that sauce back on CjDachamp.com with that 2 mil merch. Link in the description. She need it. Selfish plug on the Shredder trial. Exhibit B wrap up. Attempted murder. Murder, arson, criminal mischief, mass murder, assault, vehicular manslaughter. Exhibit C. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gents. It is now time for our final exhibit. Exhibit C, Hell on Earth. So, after Shredder brutalized and destroyed the Foot Clan in a night, he decided it's time to take over New York. So he makes his way over to the mayor's house. And instead of walking through the door like a civilized citizen, this man decides to walk through the roof so he can fly in and assert his dominance. So
in a no fucks given type of way.
And saying, "This is what you deserve for those foolish tax cuts, you fat fool." So he picks this man up and throws him to the side of the wall. That man's back has got to be broken. He threw him so hard, he made a dent in the wall. And that man is not the fuck out. So he just assaulted a government official, broke his back, and the way his head landed, he probably just gave him Antonio Brown levels of CTE. So it was time for Shredder to enact this plan. He started using his domain expansion to transform the entire city into hell on earth. It was complete chaos. Some people even got hit. And their soul snatched and turned into an undead monster. And to make sure it covered everything, this man transformed back into his demonic dragon form and spread out his domain all the way throughout the entire city. He was done. He turned the entire
He's got the Iblis boss theme playing right now.
There is a fucking volcano in Times Square.
Funny.
Look at the Statue of Liberty. What the hell is that? And Shredder wasn't even going to stop here. He was going to spread his domain across the entire planet, but he needed time to rest before he could do it. So the Ninja Turtles and everybody had to come up with a plan, and that was to form the Avengers. They had to get other acolytes from the Tribunal, and get Bishop and Dr. Stockman from their shadow organization.
Not the Avengers Kazoo theme.
Go to Shredder's stronghold and start to assault the base. So after they had to fight and kill the Shredder's mystic acolytes, they finally reached his throne room, and he welcomed them in because he wanted to kill them personally, because all of them were trained by the Tribunal, the people that sealed him to begin with. But before he was about to attack, Karai pulled out some mystic ninjutsu to start draining this man's
like the Mephiles theme.
This actually ends up knocking him down because they finally found a weakness against this man. So this big bastard Hun walks up to bro's body and kicks him, and he's like, "Nigga, you ain't shit. Compared to Master Sherelle, nigga, you trash." But Hun celebrated too soon.
Way too soon.
This man floated up and told him, "How dare you put your lowly monkey feet on my drip, nigga. You should focus on fixing that bagged up ass hairline of yours."
Damn. Ooh, damn.
So the final battle finally started. Bootleg Superman Silver Century tried to punch him, but got blocked immediately, and bro started breaking his arm and telling him, "My God, your hairline's even worse." When you fashion, it throws him to God knows where. Nigga hit him with the Team Rocket special. So this man charges up a massive key blast and blasts everybody
yeeted to the skies
and starts coming at them at full speed on a demon horse with a trident. So this man tries to impale Raphael, but he ended up dodging it, and he ends up getting surrounded by all 8 of the acolytes trained by the Tribunal. But he didn't care that he was about to get jumped. Matter of fact, he was filled with joy. He wanted this shit.
He wanted all the smoke
to attack, along with the bride from Kill Bill. But he throws Raphael in the shorty. Then here comes Hanzo. He gets washed and thrown to the side, just like Overwatch.
Damn.
But he gets first slammed on the ground. Then he got drugged. Hit Donatello, and they both got slammed on a tree with thorns. This man just hit a collateral. So then Leonardo and the last 2 dudes try to attack him, but they get hit by that Wukong immobilized, and you just see him get blown up in the distance. So this man just caught like 8 assault charges. And you know what? I saw this comment on my last video. You forgot to mention that these are teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you know what? You're damn right. So guess what?
God damn.
With child abuse.
God damn.
So Master Splinter runs over here, and he's grieving over his son's getting their ass beat. And while the injured one is behind him trying to comfort him, his fat ass gets hit with back shots.
God damn.
Shredder is looking at Master Splinter, and all hope seems lost. But the turtles' amulets end up using the power of ass pull, because the spirit of Hamato Yoshi comes out of the amulets and ends up wounding this man's soul. All of his evil energy is leaking out of him.
By
So
the power of
he had to
plot.
take down his domain expansion and absorb all of that energy and turn back into his dragon form. So Master Splinter had to give these boys a pep talk. He told them, "Oh, my sons, reach deep into yourself on some Bruce Lee shit and into the dragon." So these boys ended up
Quite
manifesting
literally
dragon avatars, just like the Tribunal did in 300 AD. So the fate of the world all comes down to another dance of the dragons. So they start pushing them, but they getting bitch slapped. But Leonardo lands a Kamehameha and puts his ass in the dirt. But this was not gonna stop him. Raphael came in to get a bite just to get bitch slapped across New York and landed on a yacht. Oh, the God, people weren't on there. Then Donatello and Michelangelo take a double facial.
Damn.
Pause.
Oh my
I hope
God.
God nobody is in these buildings right now, because if they are dead. So Leonardo ended up taking himself out on that shoulder bash, and Shredder got up and made his way to Karai because she was trying to use that dark magic shit on him again. So he flies down, and the first person he goes for is none other than Baxter Stockman.
God damn.
This man can't catch a break. And whatever Shredder it is, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they always got two things in common: hating turtles and abusing Baxter Stockman. So he ends up eating this nigga, then cooking Dr. Chapman again. So he is about to chow down on Karai. But Raphael and Donatello grab him by the snout.
Barely.
And Mikey comes
By
in
the
with the
snout.
spear, flattening his big ass. And that gave Karai enough time to finish the ritual and zapping all of this man's dark energy.
Damn.
So they start jumping, playing ping pong with his ass. And it got so bad, he ended up losing his helmet and his gauntlet. And that is significant because that makes him a mortal being again. So Donatello comes from the top rope and sits on him. Then after pinning him down, their amulets end up manifesting the spirit of Hamato Yoshi again. So this man Shredder was pissed.
By
He was
the
yelling
power
like,
of plot.
"I will not lose to some bullshit. This makes no fucking sense." You alright? It doesn't make a lick of sense. But it doesn't matter, because this is on 4Kids. Nani? So Hamato
By
Yoshi
the
jumps
power
out
of
and
4Kids
bruises this nigga,
plot.
splitting him right.
Legend failed.
Conclusion. All right, everybody. We now turn our attention to the board of charges. And my God, just look at it.
God damn.
Look at it. Absolutely.
So look at it.
Nasty.
Look at it.
Multiple charges with multiple counts. I think it's safe to say another
my
Shredder,
God.
another seat at the table. Jesus Christ. Because
Yep.
this spread is ridiculous.
God
and we still
damn.
got one more to go. And this last one, he takes hating to another level.
Damn.
So before I get out of here, I just gotta thank y'all for 2 mil real quick. Absolutely insane. It's still so surreal to me, man, because I had no clue I would get this far. I was just doing this shit in college for fun and voila. But hey, man, I wouldn't take it back. So I love every single one of y'all. And until the final trial, the Shredder trials.
You gotta give him props. Like, god damn, over 2 million at this point? Yeah, Cj Dachamp definitely deserves, like, all the support that he's been getting. And just, like, I hope he gets even more support and does even grander things within his content creation journey. But, I gotta say, yo, like, initially, from the first Shredder trial, because I thought he was going to talk about, like, the Tengu Shredder, I mean, as I mentioned before, and then he talked about the Tengu Shredder in this trial, and then, like, I thought the final Shredder was going to be, like, that, like, what was it, like, a Shredder that was within the internet, or something like that? Like, a metaverse Shredder? This was like after the TMNT got sent to the future and then went back to the past from the future, and yeah, let's just say that the 2003 TMNT started falling off after their final battle with the real Shredder, as in the Tengu Shredder. Just I feel like 4Kids are just trying to just milk something, or trying to milk the TMNT as much as possible after that amazing finale, at least within the show itself. Oh man. But I will say this though, I've not seen any of the CGI TMNT for the one that was on Nickelodeon, so seeing what the Shredder does in that is definitely gonna be nothing but spoilers for me. So there's that upon that notion. But if he's saying that Shredder was hating on a whole other level, god damn. I got a feeling I'm gonna be in for quite a treat involving that one, to say the least. Oh man. Look, great, amazing stuff to Cj Dachamp for this one. And also, I hope y'all folks have enjoyed my reaction to this specific video from Cj Dachamp. And anything that you found funny on my end, or like any references that I might have missed, let me know in the comment section below. You know, let's get things lively and poppin' and all that good stuff in the comment section. But let me switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope all y'all enjoyed my reaction to that video from Cj Dachamp, and also once again as well too, great amazing stuff to Cj Dachamp for this video. But either way, I'm at the end point of this reaction video, and if y'all have gotten this far, I do greatly appreciate that. It's basically, I'm finna bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a positive comment, share my content around, as that does help with the algorithm. If y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And I greatly appreciate the support thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And if y'all want to get some benefits while supporting me in the mix, then y'all can become a member by pressing that join button down below and joining either the Shoutouts tier or the early access tier. And if you want even more benefits compared to my YouTube memberships, then y'all can also check out my Patreon and become a member of that, either in the Shoutouts tier or in the early access and more tier. And the details for that, for my Patreon and all that, my Patreon, the link to that is in the description below. So please be sure to check that out and show some support and all that good stuff. But either way, until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, y'all.